Make your favorite box cake mix. Add ice cream cones to cupcake pan. Fill 3/4 with cake batter. Bake and then pipe frosting on top. Add a little bit of sprinkles and
Taylor Swift's favorite 4th of July flag cake recipe. Every summer, Taylor has a 4th of July party at her Watch Hill home, and she makes this famous flag cake for all of her friends. It's so easy. I linked the recipe for the frosting and cake in my bio. Do you think she'll invite you?
Watermelon jello to each cup and let it set into the refrigerator for about an hour. Add 8 ounces of cream cheese, 6 ounces of strawberry jello mixed with a cup of cold water, 2 cups Cool Whip. Add to each cup and refrigerate for about a couple of hours. Then add chocolate chips right on top.
You've got to try this cannoli dip at your next party if you like cannolis. It's a really fun little spin on making regular cannolis. Plus, I feel like everyone likes dips, and you can serve it in a really cool way by crushing up these waffle cones and using it as a little dipper. Why are you stomping like that?
The last ice cream! This is why you're fat!
Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Classy.
Today I'm making the whole shebang Cajun shrimp. I love Cajun spice because it's so flavorful. And if you love garlic, this is a perfect recipe. You can boil shrimp, corn, sausage, whatever you want. And for the sauce, you use garlic, butter, and Obe sauce. Mix them together, and that's it. Hope you guys liked it.
Here's my recipe for super easy Italian dressing. Pour half a cup olive oil into a mason jar. Add 2 tablespoons white wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons red wine vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of water. Add 3 tablespoons grated Parmesan and 1 to 2 teaspoons of honey. Squeeze in 1/4 of a lemon. 3/4 teaspoon each garlic salt, parsley, basil, 1/8 of a teaspoon oregano, red pepper flakes, and fresh black pepper to taste.
Sí, señor, yo soy de rancho, soy de botas y a caballo, soy nacido y
Favorite recipe, avocado fries. We need 2 eggs, breadcrumbs, flour, and season it with garlic powder, paprika, and salt and pepper. Avocado, egg wash, flour, and now breadcrumbs. Coat it on real thick. Spray with a little oil. Air fry 400 degrees, 7 minutes. Time for a taste test.
Wait. Did you know you could pickle a lemon? Let me show you. If you don't have one of these, a knife will do. Go ahead and put them into a strainer, then into a pot, fill it up with water. Bring this up to a boil, strain it out, fill it back up, do this 5 times. Now, sugar, flaky salt, vinegar, and some warm water. Stir it up. And there you go, pickled lemon zest that you can eat. Some flaky salt.
Like cannoli? Let me show you how we do it in Italy. Ingredients. Sicilian cannolis are worth the time to make. Ricotta is the main ingredient, and it's important to drain it in a cheesecloth, sometimes overnight. Go easy on the sugar, using about 1/4 of the ricotta quantity. You want to taste the ricotta. I add a pinch of vanilla powder and throw in some chocolate chips for extra flair. I prefer dark chocolate. Then refrigerate for at least an hour. To keep the shell crunchy, fill them just before serving. Then add the classic toppings, chocolate, cocktail cherries, and pistachios. Just gorgeous.
You take those lemons, no sugar at all, and you squirt it right into our eyes. When life gives you lemons, you don't make lemonade, you use them to make girls cry. You take those lemons, no sugar at all, and you squirt it right into our eyes. When life gives you lemons, you don't make lemonade, you use them to make girls cry. You take those lemons, no sugar at all, and you squirt it right into our eyes. I've tried to remain patient with these stupid shenanigans, but you've given me no other choice. You tried to knock me over by acting like you're above me.
Today we start with cutting some strawberries, make something delicious. And there's a special way to cut grapes so fast. Put a plate on top, just one cut. Hello, hello. Today we make this fancy yogurt treat. Of course, Oreo first. Then we need some yogurt and a spatula. Then some wax paper, lay on the bottom of the pan. Scoop yogurt in the pan. Now it's time to put some strawberries on, bananas, and blueberries. And the Oreos on top, and the Lucky Charms. Then put the whole thing in the freezer for 3 hours. When they are ready, put a cutting board on top and then flip. Cut into little squares. You can have it as snack or breakfast. Damn, my kids ate this for breakfast.
Yo, this is how you make kimchi quesadilla. Ooh! First, grab your kimchi and squeeze out the kimchi juice. Couple pieces of bacon and medium-high heat. Yo, seal! Chop them up to small bite size. Now cook your kimchi on that bacon fat. Ooh! Little bit of sesame oil. Yo, it should be good enough that you could just throw these on top of your rice. Alright, start back with a fresh pan and some butter. Alright, now throw in your tortilla. Check if it's lightly brown. Boom. Alright, spread your cheese evenly across. You feel like it's half melted, throw in your kimchi on the other half of the side. Now fold it in half. Wait for the cheese to melt on one of the sides. Then boom, just like that. Eesh. Now throw it on your cutting board. Shout out to Del Strong. Boom, boom. And that's how you make kimchi quesadilla.
Okay, I'm going to try to tell you my favorite recipe for chocolate cake in under a minute. 3 sticks of butter, 1.5 cups of coffee, melt it, add in 1 cup of chocolate chips and 1 cup of cocoa powder, whisk until it's smooth. Then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And meanwhile, we got 6 eggs, 2 yolks, 2 cups of sugar, whisk until it's smooth. Then we're going to slowly add in the chocolate portion until it's all combined. Then we're going to add in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Get that into a sheet pan lined with parchment. Bake at 350 for about 25 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. Meanwhile, let's make the frosting. 3 sticks of softened butter. Whisk it up with 3 cups of confectioner's sugar, and then we're going to add in 12 ounces of dark chocolate chips that were melted and cooled until it's light and fluffy. Spread it all over your cooled cake, and there you go.
I'm going to teach you guys how to make my favorite breakfast, sunflower potatoes. Peel and slice and potato. Get a hot pan, put some butter in it, melt it, cool it off, and put the potatoes inside some sort of flowery pattern. Let it go for a little longer on the butter, and then add some olive oil when it gets hot. On top of that, just make sure everything's nice and neat. Get some salt in there. Get it nice and crispy, and then give it a little jostle. Flip it. Make sure it's nice and crispy. Crack some eggs. I use Pete and Gary's. Nice and organic. A little bit of salt and pepper on top of that. Then make some tomato salad. A little bit of rustic, rough chop, just like 8 times and then half. I grabbed some fresh basil from my garden. A little bit of olive oil, some cheddar cheese. I like cheddar. You can use mozzarella. Don't use American. Put it on top. Delicious.
If you were born and raised in the South, you know that everyone's number one choice to drink is, that's right, sweet tea. You can't tell me I'm wrong. And if a restaurant doesn't have sweet tea, I know y'all are pitching a fit because it's just not the same. I haven't made sweet tea in a very long time, I'm not gonna lie. So today I'm gonna show you how I make mine. You're gonna need a mason jar. Fill it all the way to the top. This container holds about 3 cups, so I'm gonna be using about 4 or 5 bags. I personally like the strong tea flavor. If you don't, just add 3 bags. Dunk your bags a little bit and then just lay them in there. Put the strings on the outside, secure with a lid. Now you're gonna take your tea. You want it in full sun for 4 hours. We'll be back. Go ahead and water your plants. It's already starting to change colors. Sun tea is delicious and I can't wait for y'all to try it. It's been 4 hours. Go ahead and remove your tea bags. I like to squeeze the remaining water out of the bags. Add as much or as little sugar as you'd like. Stir with a wooden spoon. No, it doesn't have to be Harry Potter, but it might taste more magical. Now get a glass. Add your ice. Pour in your sun tea.
So we all know mashed potatoes, but how many of us know about smashed potatoes? I love them so much. Now let's go! Just release them into some salted boiling water. If I make this shot, you will go follow the food renegades. How do people do this? Just go follow them, please. Oh my God. Okay, so after 20-25 minutes, strain. Now just a little olive oil. Rosemary salt, if you know, you know. Oh, try that again. Fresh ground black pepper. And just a nice little toss. A little olive oil. Put a potato in, and you can smash it with literally anything. Do me a favor, double tap my forehead right here. Ow, too hard. Gentle. Straight into the bottom rack of a 400-degree oven. 20 minutes. I'm gonna flip them all over. Now add about 3 tablespoons unsalted butter and a whole bunch of smashed garlic. Now return to the oven. Another 20 minutes and they're done. Little truffle salt. You should really try these with my garlic mayo. Incredible. You know I love you, and
Carbonara for 2 people. We need 250 grams of spaghetti, 3 eggs, only the yolk, salt, pepper, guanciale, pancetta, or bacon. I almost forgot, pecorino romano. Separate the eggs from the yolks. The yolks in. Kosher salt, pepper, a lot of pecorino. Mix. When the water is boiling, put salt. Spaghetti in there. Add your meat in a pan. Pepper in there, saute, and drain some of the fat. Pro tip, paper towel in it. Turn it, a healthier pasta. Done. White wine. What a smell, guys. Acid al dente. Saute. Water. Switch off the fire. Twist. Spaghetti.
When the sound is like this, that's mean you did a good thing.
Plate it nice. The creaminess of this pasta, guys.
Happy Sunday. What'd y'all eat for Sunday dinner? You want to see what I'm having? Let me show you. I sauteed some kale with a little bit of shredded carrot. Made some vegan mac and cheese. Because I love greens and it's my business, I added me some garlic string beans on here as well. Or as some folk call it, green beans. Of course, I had to have my yam. That's just a half a yam. And today is splurge day, so I fried me some oyster mushrooms. Like fried chicken, but it ain't. Just mushrooms. What are we missing? Ooh, I know. Hold your mule. Gotta have some fresh tomatoes with my greens. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Let me get a little pinch of salt and pepper, Jesus. Like so, like that. Ooh, Lord have mercy. And I had to add a little hot sauce to my fried oyster mushrooms. Ooh, baby, we ready to eat now. Did you get into it, baby? Would you say it don't look vegan? Well, honey, it is. Every piece of it. But my God, it's finna be so good. Ooh, God, we thank you. Amen.